Hi everyone, it's Prashant. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Tappy Tech. Today we are going to show you a demo of the Tappy product, the Tappy wearable, and how it works. With me, I have Zain Dawood, who is our Chief Technology Officer, who will be helping us today in showcasing the demo as well. So Tappy provides an end-to-end solution to our brand partners to enable contactless payments on wearables with ease, be it traditional watches, key fobs, rings, or any other form factor of choice. The unique thing about Tappy-enabled wearables is that they are batteryless, which means when you're paying with your wearables at a POS terminal, you don't need any other additional power source. Tappy's solution includes various components which are required for our partners to deploy the payment solutions out in the world. Tappy's secure element chip is EMV certified, and this is what Tappy uses to embed into the wearable devices. We have a sample of wearable device that we have manufactured for Timex. Maybe Zain, you want to show the watch that we have manufactured for Timex. So this is usually how a consumer wearable device is shipped to the brand partners. This is a sample which we have developed for Timex. That's a traditional watch. It looks exactly like your regular watch. It's not a smart watch, just to be clear, and it does not have any additional battery for it to function for contactless payments. Tappy's solution is based on a core platform which is designed and developed by Tappy. It's called Tappy Token Enablement Service, and it is integrated into Visa and MasterCard tokenized platforms. This would help us tokenize any issuers' payment cards once they opt into Tappy's technology. Tappy's white label mobile application is a conduit for the brand partners' consumers so that they can use this to tokenize the wearables. And this white label application is developed by Tappy as well. You can remove the UPPU device from the package and clip it onto the wearable. There are indicators for the consumer so that they know exactly where that needs to be clipped onto. Then you can attach the supplied USB cable to UPPU on one end and the other end to any USB power source. Okay. You would be seeing a green light blinking to indicate that the UPPU is turned on. Now we can go back to the mobile application and click the plus sign button or the menu to select add new wearable option. Okay, you can view and follow the animated instructions on the screen as well to help you guide through the setup process, which is what we just did before showing this application. So once we are good to go, user can select I am ready, and the mobile application will then automatically discover and connect to the wearable. You would then see some details about the wearable, including the model, the serial number, and other information that is required for adding the payment credentials. Once the wearable is added, you can select Add Card. and enter the payment card information. Here we have a Visa card from Zane, but we could also do a MasterCard as well. And click Next. So the information is then encrypted on the device and sent over to the payment networks, which is then validated by the issuer. Once it has been validated, the customer will then be presented with the terms and conditions. The customer can then accept the terms and conditions, which is where the actual token credentials are being stored onto the chip on the wearable. Once it is done, the customers can just remove the UPPU attached to the wearable and then use it for everyday payments. The provisioning takes like less than a minute and is very quick and user intuitive. Once you actually have the card or token on the mobile application, you can start managing it by looking at the transaction details. So this is a card that we just added to the wearable. And the user can also suspend or unsuspend in the case if they lose the wearable device. So this is a complete flow of how a user would set up and provision their wearables. The users can also manage multiple wearables using a single app. So if the customer happened to have more than one payment-enabled wearable from Timex, they can just go ahead and add another accessory or wearable from within the app. Tappy also provides a UPPU circle, which is very good for tokenizing products like watch clasp over here. Zane, maybe you can just put that onto the UPPU circle. So this is a way a consumer can just place the clasp on the UPPU circle, or it could be a ring form factor as well, which you could place it onto the UPPU circle to tokenize. And once it is tokenized, you can just take the clasp and put onto your watch, just like that. Yeah, and use it for your existing watches as well. So if you do not want to get the whole watch, which is payment enabled, you could just get a clasp and add it as an accessory to your existing watch as well. We have other products like silicone watches, like this one from Timex. It's a Ironman Transit watch from Timex, which is a silicone based material. So we could embed that into any of those leather or silicone or any other wearable devices, including the jewelry as well. Thank you, Zane, for helping us showing the demo of the product.